this is in fact a strange site to try and pin down. So on the screen, you're looking at the information that I've tried digging up on it. In fact, I am not going to read out what's on here. You can stop it in your own time and read it. You don't want me to be sat here reading out the mainstream narrative on sites like these. I'll go my own direction, so there's not really too much I can say on it, because it is, like I say, a difficult site to lay out just how this thing was built. Now, at first glance, most people would obviously say that it's been carved out of the surrounding area. Yeah, it's rock cut. And even myself, in areas at times, I think that too. But we can see throughout these images that I'm going to show you that there are blocks that's been used which are a bit larger than modern day concrete breeze blocks. But this stuff does seem pretty soft, almost like you could take a trowel to it and just scratch it away. So you'd think to yourself, ancient man, let's say, would be able to in fact dig this site out. And just because you see what appear to be cut marks on the surface of these blocks or the site itself doesn't mean that it's been carved out of the area. More than not, it's just where modern day archaeologists have been cleaning these areas of mould or a soft layering from weathering, say. But we can see that, especially the front of it, well, there are areas that have been built with these blocks, right? But in my opinion, it has been broken down, mushed up, and it's been made into, like a paste, a concrete, a geopolymer type substance, right? The rest of it, I'd say 80% of it, the mainstream narrative would say that they carved an entire mountain away into a shape of a city. That's just completely ridiculous. But if I am right that the blocks area has been made into a geopolymer, then that would be slightly different. But we're not on site here, right? If you was to look at it closely, it would have finer grain to it, I would think. I will show you the main three images that I pulled out to show you that this one here that I've marked in red, this line, is where some type of board was that then they spread some of this geopolymer substance, because there is no other reason for that hole to be in the middle of that wall, the perfect distance all the way across it, unless they were smearing something up to it.